The Olympic Games, a sporting event held every 4 years that unites most of the world. However, no other Olympic meeting has captured this spirit more than that of the 1972 Munich event. Before dawn on September the 5th, 1972, 8 Palestinian gunmen slipped into the Olympic Village and stormed the Israeli quarters. The Palestinian gang killed 2 athletes almost immediately and took 9 other Israeli athletes and officials hostage. After a tense standoff lasting until early evening, the Germans flew the Palestinians and their hostages by helicopter to the military airport outside Munich, from which the militants expected to leave the country in a waiting jet. Germany never intended to let the guerrillas take off, and 5 snipers were stationed around the isolated airfield. Unfortunately, the rescue mission did not go as well as planned. Tragically, all the hostages were killed during a fierce firefight on the tarmac between the 8 Palestinians and the ill-equipped German police. 5 of the gunmen were killed too, as well as 1 German policeman. Later, the survivors from the Israeli Olympic team flew home in an El Al jet. The widows, family members and teammates of the Israelis who died are still seeking compensation and an apology from the Bavarian government for the botched operation. On September the 6th, 2002, 30 years later, a rabbi and a priest said a joint prayer for peace at the Fürstenfeldbruck military air base outside Munich, where 9 of the hostages died in the shootout. 30 years on, mourners laid stones on a memorial plaque listing the names of those who died. Several speakers at the commemoration noted that the September 11 attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon and the ongoing violence in the Middle East showed that extremists still threatened global peace 30 years on. Security at the 1972 Munich Olympics was purposefully low-key, as Germany sought to show how much it had changed since Adolf Hitler flaunted his power at the last Games held in the country in 1936. In late 2005, Steven Spielberg's movie Munich opened. The movie, a suspense thriller, was set in the aftermath of the massacre of 11 Israeli athletes at the Munich Olympics. Inspired by true events, the film follows a secret Israeli squad assigned to track down and kill the 11 Palestinians suspected to have planned the Munich attack. Another Olympic event that carried dark overtures was also held in Germany. It was the 1936 Games. During July 2004, Berlin's refurbished Olympic Stadium was reopened with festival ceremonies in the hopes the arena's image would become less burdened by its Nazi past. While the stadium's Nazi-era past was largely ignored after the war, the Hitler era was tackled head-on in the new stadium. A museum near the main entrance and 35 plaques throughout the stadium explain its history under the swastika. Hitler had hoped the Berlin Olympics would prove the superiority of the Aryan race. One of the plaques will mark Hitler's Führersbox, where the Nazi leader stood as he watched Jesse Owens, a black American sprinter, destroy his Aryan propaganda dreams to claim 4 gold medals. It's the one spot in the stadium that foreign visitors always ask to see.